Good evening, everyone. My name is Priyadarshini. I am working as junior lecturer in TSRJC Hasanparthy. I would like to thank our secretary sir for giving this opportunity. So today I am going to discuss about the chemistry syllabus of inter first year and second year.
Mute.
Before that, I would
Okay.
like to explain the importance of chemistry and what is chemistry. So chemistry, what is chemistry? Chemistry is the branch of science which deals with the composition, properties and interaction of matter and their chemical transformation. So what is matter? Matter is everything around us that has mass and takes up space. It has volume. Means matter. What is matter? Around us we have many objects. So for example, check around you. For example, a system, a pen, clothes. So all these have some mass and they're occupying some space. Okay, what is the basic unit of these objects? So some basic unit will be there which compounds up and create these big things. So that is nothing but an atom. So atom is the basic unit of all these objects. So now we are going to study this matter under the topic of chemistry. So now the composition of this matter and their behaviors and interaction of matter. Whether the matter interact with each other? Yes, matter will definitely interact with each other. For example, if you put iron in the nature, then iron will react with water and it forms rust. So that is nothing but interaction of matter with each other. So all these things combinedly will be studied under the topic, under the branch of science called as chemistry. So nothing but we are going to study about chemicals and their interaction with each other. So what is the importance of chemistry? Importance of chemistry. Is there any importance of studying chemistry? Definitely yes, because this chemistry definitely has enriched our quality of life. How it has enriched our quality. So in earlier days, compare the earlier days and nowadays, we have very less things to use. Now we have many things to use. Means what are the things? For example, drugs, clothes, different food materials, etc. All these things are created with the help of studies of chemistry. So chemistry is definitely incredibly fascinating field of study. Is it fascinating? Yes, definitely. So in our childhood, if we drink water, we really think we are drinking something water, that's it. But when we started studying chemistry, we came to know that the water has H2O, means some compound is there which has created water and it is flowing in, means it is in liquid state, and then water can form ice. So how it is forming ice? There are some physical changes in the compound which is forming ice. So these studies come under chemistry. So it is really fascinating. Then after some days we came to know that even human body is made up of different chemicals which is dealt in biomolecules. Oh, means everything in the universe, from living things to non-living things, everything will have some chemical. Means it may be an atom or compound. So it is really a fascinating field of study. So, and even it touches almost every aspect of our life existence in some way. Yes, life is existed because of chemicals. So chemical technologies enrich our quality of life. Definitely chemical technologies are enriching our life in numerous ways. For example, solutions for health issues, for example COVID-19. So if that problem can be solved by creating a drug, by discovering a drug. So drug discovery includes many chemicals, many series of chemical reactions. So if we know if we have the knowledge of chemistry, then only we can create a drug by different chemical reactions. So for that, we have to study all the organic, inorganic, and physical chemistry, taking into consideration all the topics. Then only we can, then with the combined knowledge of these topics, only we can create a drug. So even for example, fabrics. Earlier we used to use only natural fabrics. Now we have a lot of synthetic fabrics. So there are many advantages of for synthetic fabrics. For example, durability. So nowadays we are using different kind of synthetic fabrics and even polymers. Polymers, everywhere we have polymers. If we want to pack our lunchbox, we'll definitely, nowadays many people are taking only the plastics, means they are made up of polymers. Water bottles made up of polymers, even switchboards are made up of polymers. So these things have enriched the quality of our life definitely by studying of chemistry. So this slide shows you the different fields where chemistry applications are there: food, clothes, medicines, paper, cosmetics. See, if you take a cosmetic, any cosmetic if you take, so backside you can see the ingredients. There will be a list of 10 to 20 chemicals. All of them are made in the laboratory. Some natural ingredients are also included, though they are natural, they are also chemicals. And plastic, batteries. Without battery, we even our fuel is also not there, because we every day we are using mobile phones. Batteries are there in that. So even laptops, anything charging. If we charge something, definitely chemical compounds are involved in that. Wire, electric wires, all these have some chemical compound. Means nature itself has all the chemicals. Food. So nowadays, different foods. Exploration have been taking place. Different kinds of food materials are discovered, and they also definitely involves the chemical compounds, artificial sweetening agents, artificial colors. So these are, though they have some disadvantages, they have been using since many years. And this slide shows you some things which have chemicals. Okay, so definitely the behavior of atoms, molecules, and ions determine the sort of world we live. Means atoms combine to form molecules in a different way, which gives the structure that we are seeing. Okay, if the molecule of carbon uh, takes sp3 hybridization, then only it will have diamond structure. And if it takes some other sp2 hybridization, it may acquire graphite structure. So the atoms, the behavior of atoms and behavior itself means the combination, how they are undergoing hybridization and how they are combining will give its a structure. And even if we feel, if our mood swings, definitely there is some hormonal issues. That hormones are all, those hormones are also having some chemical compounds. So definitely chemistry is a very important subject. Chemistry is interdisciplinary also. And if we want to study chemistry, definitely we should have other knowledge, other subjects knowledge, like biology, physics, and zoology, like maths also. Even other subjects should be combined with chemistry to study their subjects also. So all these subjects are interdisciplinary. And what, chemistry for career, can we take chemistry for building up our career? Definitely yes. Even we are also in the career of chemistry. Means we have many options for taking chemistry as the career. For example, teaching. So we are also teachers. And the chemical industry and research and development. So this chemical industry and research and development has wide career opportunities. So for example, research and development means discovering of drugs. Very much important nowadays. Discovering of drugs is really important, because see, even we are in pandemic. If you want to, if you can discover a drug, you will get definitely employment, because many new diseases are there nowadays because of different microorganisms. So that area has a wide range of employment. So here, developing chemical commodities like polymeric materials. As I have said, many polymers we are using in our daily life, pharmaceuticals, flavoring agents, preservatives. So definitely artificial means stored food, canned food we are using in our life. So preservatives are must and should to increase the shelf life of those food materials. Dyes stuffs, many coloring agents have different kind of chemicals, synthetic chemicals are there. Even fragrances, many fragrances, cosmetics, soaps, all those are having fragrances which have some compounds which definitely are made synthetically. Even natural fragrance agents are also there. So here, wide range of employment is there for chemistry. Even when the employment is low, chemists are having many opportunities for employment. Then chemists are also taken for environmental as environmental scientists, even chemical oceanographers and chemical information specialists, even salesperson, chemical engineers are also there. So this is the area where chemistry can be taken as career. So now let us discuss about the chemistry intermediate syllabus. So I'm going to discuss about the intermediate first year syllabus first. The first unit in this is atomic structure. So what we are going to discuss in atomic structure, the name itself indicates we are studying about the structure of an atom. So atomic structure, is it really necessary for studying the structure? Yes. If we want to discover a drug, definitely we have to study completely the chemistry. If you want to study chemistry, definitely we should know the atomic structure and it interactions with other atoms, so that only we can study the chemical bonding, so that only what shapes they can acquire, what chemical behaviors will be there for those atoms and molecules we can study. So many theories were proposed by different scientists for studying for atomic model, and Bohr's atomic model is very much famous. Even quantum model of an atom is also proposed. And in this chapter we are going to study the shapes of orbitals derived from the Schrodinger wave equation. And in this chapter, we are going to study the hydrogen atoms Bohr's atomic model. So this is simply the information regarding atomic structure. And next chapter, second unit is classification of elements and periodicity in properties. So classification of elements, is it really required to study the classification of elements? Is it really required to classify the elements? Yes, definitely. Classification of elements is required. Totally 118 elements are discovered so far. If we want to study each element separately, it is very much difficult to study. So what scientists have discovered is some groups of elements have a similar properties. So those groups of elements which are having similar properties are grouped under one group. So we have totally 18 groups here. When you group elements separately, we can study their properties easily. So that is the use of classifying elements. So in this chapter, classification of elements and periodicity in properties, um, Mendel's periodic table we will study, and some periodic properties are also discussed in this unit. Next unit is chemical bonding and molecular structure. What is chemical bond? So as I have said in about atoms will combine to form molecules. How do they combine? How do they combine? They will combine with other atoms by some bond which is called as chemical bond. Different types of bonds and their molecular structure. So many theories are proposed, like valence bond theory, Vesper theory are proposed to show molecular orbital theory, to show the how chemical bonds are formed. So this is the chemical bonding and molecular structure. So chemical bonding is nothing but also liquid state also same. So stoichiometry will be having. So in stoichiometry, some basic concepts are discussed here, like mole concepts and laws of chemical proportions are discussed in stoichiometry. If we know the mole concept and how to calculate the number of moles and molarity, then only we can further study chemistry. So this unit is the we can say the heart of chemistry, and in this unit we are going to study the how to balance the chemical reactions. So writing chemical reaction is not important, we should write the balanced chemical reaction. So those how to balance chemical reaction we are going to study here, and how what is oxidation and what is reduction and all will be there in this stoichiometry. And next unit is thermodynamics. So thermodynamics, the name indicates that thermodynamics, movement of heat transfer from one system to another system. So in this unit, thermodynamics deals about the feasibility of the reaction, means whether the reaction is feasible or not, means it is spontaneous or not. So this is the physical chemistry topic. Okay, so here we are going to study the laws of thermodynamics in this unit. Seventh unit consists of chemical equilibrium, acids and bases. So almost all the processes in the universe will attain equilibrium at some stage. So we have to study chemical equilibrium, then only we can really go to the synthesis of any chemical. Means at what stage the chemical reaction attaining equilibrium is definitely required, because if the reaction acquires equilibrium at the initial stage itself, the yield will not be produced. Then we will go for the remedy, how to increase the how to make the reaction to attain equilibrium at the last stage of the reaction. If the reaction attains equilibrium at the last stage, then the yield of the chemical reaction will be obtained more. So such studies are there in the chemical equilibrium. And internal part we will study about acids and bases in this unit. Eighth unit is hydrogen and its compounds. Hydrogen, so without hydrogen we cannot live, because water is consisting of hydrogen. So here we are going to study hydrogen and its compounds, their reaction is their reaction, and also we are going to study about water and um, hardness of water and how to decrease the hardness of water. Ninth unit is S block elements, alkali and alkaline earth metals. So the periodic classification is there in the second unit, and we will study the groups in the S block elements in the ninth unit. So first group S block elements consists of first group and second group. So here we are going to study the first group and second group and some important compounds, their preparations and properties. 10th unit consists of boron family, that is boron, aluminum, gallium, indium, and thallium. So their important, their behaviors, periodic properties, and some important compounds and their properties. And 11th unit consists of P block elements, that is carbon family, very, very, very important family, because carbon is the soul of living things. So this is the 11th chapter, 11th unit. 12th unit is environmental chemistry. Definitely, chemistry is chemistry have enriched our life, but it is also creating some the enrichment of our life, also creating some pollution in the nature. Not some much pollution is created, water, soil, gases pollution. So here we are if we study if we study what is happening in nature, means how pollution is taking place, then only we can stop the pollution. So actually this chapter is, as per the latest information, this unit is deleted. So 13th unit is organic chemistry and some basic principles and techniques of hydrocarbons. So this is the basics of organic chemistry is taught here. Means carbon compounds, their nomenclature, and some basic techniques. These techniques are used to qualitative and quantitative analysis of organic compounds will be dealt in this topic. So this is Gelder's apparatus. So importance of organic chemistry. So organic chemistry, definitely everywhere organic chemistry is there, means all the living things consist of organic material. So even food materials also having organic compounds. So the next point you can see are photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is a reaction that makes carbon a part of our food. So carbon is taken from the photosynthesis from the plants by us. Even dead organisms and fossils, everything is there, is having organic molecules. Petroleum, fuel. So without fuel, cannot live nowadays. So petroleum consists of definitely the organic materials only. So this is importance of organic chemistry. And what is the weightage of these units? Okay, coming to intermediate first year units weightage. The first unit atomic structure will be one 8 marks question it will be giving from this atomic structure, means 8 mark question will be given. And the second unit is classification of elements and periodicity. Okay, so the second unit also uh, given 8 marks question, given 8 mark weightage. And from third unit, 8 mark question or two 4 mark questions, that is chemical bonding and molecular structure. And from fourth unit, that is states of matter, gases and liquids, one 4 mark question and one 2 mark question, means one short answer and one very short answer. And one second. And from fifth unit, that is stoichiometry, one short answer and one very short answer will be given. And from sixth unit, thermodynamics, one short answer and two very short answers are given. And from seventh unit, chemical equilibrium and acids and bases, one short answer and one very short answer. From hydrogen and its compounds, one short answer will be given. And from hydrogen, one ninth unit, that is S block elements, one short answer and two very short, one short answer or two very short answers may be given. From P block elements, that is 13th group, one short answer or two very short answers may be, answer questions may be given. From P block elements group 14, one short answer or two very short answer questions may be given. From environmental chemistry, two very short answer questions may be given. And from organic chemistry, two short answer questions and one very short answer question may be given, or one 8-mark question, and one very short answer may be given. So this is about the syllabus weightage of intermediate first year. So next, coming to the intermediate second year syllabus discussion. So first unit is solid state. So first gaseous state and liquid state is discussed in the um, first year, and in the second year solid state is discussed. So what are we going to study in solid state is behavior of solids and their properties, and packing fractions and how they are going to pack, and the basic unit of means solid crystal structure is unit cell. All these are discussed in the solid state. Solutions, the second unit is solutions. So we know solutions are internal part of life, because even when you get up early, we'll drink sorry after getting up we'll drink tea or milk. So it is a solution of sugar and milk. Definitely solutions are very much useful. Solutions are used in our daily life. So in this solutions chapter we are going to discuss uh, behavior of solutions. Okay. And third unit is electrochemistry and chemical kinetics. So what is electrochemistry and what is chemical kinetics? Electrochemistry will discuss about the using of electricity, how chemical reactions can take place, or how chemical how electricity can be produced from chemical reactions. So that is the definition for electrochemistry, is the actually what is discussing in electrochemistry. And chemical kinetics, what is chemical kinetics? Chemical kinetics will be having, chemical kinetics means rates of reactions are discussed in chemical kinetics. Means if we know the rate of reaction, means if the reaction is taking place fastly or slowly or medium, then only we can enhance the rate of reaction, so that we can increase the yield of the reaction and decrease the time for taking that reaction. Fourth unit is surface chemistry. So suffix chemistry has wide applications in our daily life. Even if we even we see in this pandemic situation, we are using masks in our daily. So that also has the application of adsorption. Okay. And purification of water has wide range of applications from surface chemistry. Means the water, all the impurities from the water are adsorbed on some chemicals, so that pure water can be given out. So here we are going to study this absorption, difference between adsorption and absorption, so that we can create some techniques which will enrich our life. And fifth unit consists of general principles of metallurgy. General principles of metallurgy means we have to extract metals from the ore. So metals can't be obtained in a pure form, so we have to extract metals from the ore. So what are the principles required to extract those metals are discussed in the general principles of metallurgy topic. As per our latest information, this unit is also deleted. And P block L6 unit consists of P block elements. So in this P block elements, here we are going to study 15, 16, 17 and 18 group elements. Okay. And the seventh unit consists of D and F block elements, and from D and F block elements coordination compounds are discovered. So coordination compounds are also having wide range of applications. This is also very important topic. Even in any entrance exam, you are going to get many questions from these coordination compounds, even from the applications of D and F block elements. Next unit consists of polymers. So this unit is also deleted, but polymers unit is very important, because in our daily life, so for coming for uh, chemistry in everyday life, these polymers are very much useful. So many things that we are using are made of polymers. Next, ninth unit is biomolecules. So we know that biomolecules, the name itself indicating the molecules which are a part of the living things. So, for example, nucleic acid, proteins, and polysaccharides. So, if we study in detail about biomolecules, then only we can find the solution for the health issues. For example, if we want to discover a drug, then we have to study the protein target which interacts with the drug to stop that disease. So that we biomolecule study is very much important, because enriching our life is not much is important, but after enriching our life, if we get some diseases or health issues, we have to solve those issues. So for solving those issues, we need to identify the targets which are the basis for those health issues. So biomolecule study is important. And the next unit is chemistry in everyday life. So in everyday life, chemistry is important. So for food, clothes, buildings, everything, chemistry is involved. So here, how chemistry applications are involved in our everyday life is discussed in this unit. The 11th unit is haloalkanes and haloarenes. Haloalkanes means organic compounds containing halogen compounds, and haloarenes means organic compounds containing benzene molecules. Arenes are nothing but benzene molecules. So these compounds are also having wide applications in drug industry, even uh, fertilizers and also. So all these organic compounds, 12th chapter consists of organic compounds containing CHO, and 13th chapter having unit having organic compounds containing nitrogen. So all these organic chemistry definitely having wide applications in drug industry, that is pharmaceuticals and fertilizers, pesticides, even dyes. So I'm showing the colors here. It means that many dyes are having these organic compounds. Nitrogen compounds specially are there in fertilizers and dyes. So coming to the weightage, solid state unit will be given from solid state unit, two 2-mark questions and or one 4-mark question will be given for this for this unit. And from solutions, one 4-mark question and one 2-mark question may be given. And for third unit, that is electrochemistry and chemical kinetics, one 8-mark question and one 2-mark question may be given. And from fourth unit, surface chemistry, one 4-mark question may be given. And from fifth unit, that is general principles of metallurgy, one 4-mark question and one 2-mark question may be given. And for sixth unit, P block elements, one 8-mark question and one 4-mark question, or one 8-mark question, uh, one 2-mark question may be given from this unit. And from seventh unit, that is D and F block elements and coordination compounds, one 4-mark question and one 2-mark question may be given. And from polymers, one 4-mark question or two 2-mark question, that is two very short questions may be given. And from ninth unit, that is biomolecules, one 4-mark question or two 2-mark questions may be given. And from 10th unit, chemistry in everyday life, one 4-mark question may be given or two very short answer questions may be given. And from completely organic chemistry, that is 11th, 12th and 13th unit combinedly, one 8-mark question and one 4-mark question, two very short questions may be given, or one 8-mark question and four very short answer questions may be given. So this is about the weightage for each units.